Hey, what's up guys? This is Anthony from Anthony's Customs, and for this review, we are looking at the Jada Ultra Street Fighter 2, the Final Challengers exclusive figures that came out a little while ago, but I haven't looked at them yet, and I wanted to at least get them on the channel in case people wanted to see them. So this isn't going to be a full-on in-depth review for either of them because we've already reviewed these figures. They're just repaints with new accessories, but I'm going to show you everything, give you a really good idea of what actually comes in the box and how it looks in hand. So you can decide if you want to track them down or not. I know not everyone is just chasing Skittles. I do it for Street Fighter specifically because I enjoy the different colors, but I know a lot of you don't. So this may not be like a for sure thing, and I thought it'd be good to help you make that decision. So let's go ahead and just look at the boxes. So this is how they come. They have the sleeves on them and some artwork there, which this is important artwork. We're going to have to remember that. There it is again. Nice looking. Love the artwork from Street Fighter, especially this era. I think has really good artwork. Same thing over here. The front obviously has the sprite, and then we have some artwork, which does not match the color scheme for the figure. This is not the green and orange right here. This is the color it should have been, if you ask me, but they already did one like this, so that's weird. He's green and orange, he's this color. And that's not even quite accurate. So let's go ahead and pull off the sleeve so you can see. Can I grab it? That would be great. All right. Oh, he's not in there. I'm joking. I know he's not in there because I already have him out. But that's what the box looks like. It comes with the big background. You can use that if you want to in your display. It's printed nicely. I don't do that sort of thing, but that just comes out, and if you want to use that, you can. Otherwise, that's what the back of the box looks like. Oof. Oof, not a good look. That Bison does not look like the Bison that's based on. And that face is shockingly weird looking. That's not a good advertisement for the figure. We'll see if the figure actually looks decent though. And then let's go ahead and look at Dhalsim over here. And he's got the same kind of thing with the background. His background's a lot smaller than Bison's because his box is a lot smaller, but still usable. All right, and then back here, that's probably more indicative of how the figure should look. They do have that cartoonish soft look, but that Bison was especially cringy looking. Now, let me show you what comes in the box, because that's what's important. I'm going to start with Dhalsim, because also I like the way they're displayed. I left them in here so you could see how they're displayed in the box in case you want to do that. But let's start with Dhalsim. Oh, I leaned it just a little bit too far. Okay, so his gray and yellow combo is not exactly accurate. I don't think most people are going to care, but on the other hand, if you're collecting the Skittles, you might actually care if they actually look like what they're supposed to. So there's two different versions of gray and yellow for Dhalsim. One is the grayish color and one is like a purpley gray, and this is somewhere in between. And the brighter yellow doesn't really go with this lighter gray. So again, it's not exactly right. Oh, come on, whatever. It's not exactly the right color scheme for this guy, which is a little bit annoying. It still looks really good. His shading's very light on both the yellow and the gray. It's going to stand out on the shelf, but it doesn't exactly match what it's supposed to look like. So the good thing, you get all the parts for this guy that you would need. You get the 3 different heads, and so you do also get the fire blowing head and hand and fist hands for regular Dhalsim. So I like that they included that. It sucks for you if you don't want to buy this because you're not going to get those parts otherwise. So I don't care for that, but otherwise it's the standard Dhalsim with all the parts. You get the Yoga Flame and the Yoga Fire. That's nice, but this is the thing I wanted to show you guys. And it's cool the way they did it. There's definitely something to it. There's translucent plastic. Not translucent. Well, it's kind of translucent, actually. Transparent plastic with some transparent paint, and it's a good sculpt, and it has the right idea. It's just that the red is not vibrant enough to actually look quite right. The blue one looks way nicer, so you'll be able to use this, and it does look cool. They definitely did a good job, but I think that inner red color is just too pale, not enough vibrant. Takes a lot of the look away from it, but it is still a really cool idea, and I think they executed on it pretty well. I don't know, yeah, I think they could have just made it look a little better, but I'm gonna check the screenshots to make sure it's not supposed to look like this, and maybe it did, and so they're right and I'm wrong. I'll let you guys know. But yeah, it just looks a little bit pale to me and not quite as vibrant as it maybe should. But let's go ahead and look at the other guy here, Mr. M. Bison. And he's the green and orange, like I said, so that's not the same color scheme as what's on the box. He looks fine for that color scheme. It's fine. I'm not a fan of the green and orange personally. I definitely prefer the one that's on the box. It's weird that they mix those, but whatever. So as far as this guy goes, it's the same Bison as before, except you get the extra head. Is it 2 extra heads? Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, 2 extra heads. The goofy smirk and the big open mouth smile. That's the good one. The goofy smirk is weird to me. I don't care for that, but you do get both of those heads for the regular Bison. So again, just like Dhalsim, if you don't want to buy this pack, you are not getting those alternate heads for regular Bison. But so he comes with an extra accessory that's a big deal, which is the Psycho Crusher, and it's done really, really well. It's a big accessory, and it fits on him nicely, and it looks really, really cool. And I love that. I don't know if that color scheme matches. Is it the same color Psycho Crusher for every color of his outfit? I don't know how that works. I don't remember. I never mained Bison. But you do get the Psycho Crusher, and you could use it. I think you can use this color scheme for P1 also, so that's cool. But then we also have the blue one, which is... It looks better, I think, because it's the cooler colors, but it still has that same issue where it's not super vibrant. And I guess that's fine. It's not like it's a big deal or anything, and it's still a really cool accessory. But it's not as vibrant as I was probably hoping, but again, I'll let you know if I'm wrong about that. If this actually matches what it's supposed to look like exactly, then I'm wrong, and that's fine. But yeah, they're really cool sets, and if you're into this line, I think they're worth picking up. So yeah, it's a good looking set, but you're missing out on accessories that you probably would have wanted otherwise if you don't want this green Bison. So same thing with Dhalsim. They're not like primary colors that people are really into as far as I can tell just from the comments I've seen. But you're missing out on the Psycho Crusher, you're missing out on the 2 fire bodies, and you're missing out on alternate heads for both guys if you don't get this. So I'm hoping Jada releases accessory packs like well after these are out so they can still make their money fine. But like release accessory packs that give you the alternate heads. Like all of the heads that came in the exclusives, put them in one bundle for people who are just buying P1. I think that would really be a good move on their part so that you get what you want, even if you're not buying these exclusives. Because I think this is kind of a sticky situation for people who don't want them. Because like I know for a fact, based on the comments I'm getting in my videos, that a lot of you are not collecting these exclusives. So I think it would be a really, really good idea for them to do that. But still, I think they're good. If you are buying the exclusives, then you're set. You're getting plenty of good stuff for your money, for sure. So it's kind of a weird one. Let me know how you guys feel about that. Are you collecting all the colors? Are you buying the exclusives just to get the parts? Are you feeling like you got shafted because you didn't get the parts with your P1 figures? Let me know how you feel about that, because I definitely get it. That's a problem that they have right now. I mean, it's not like a huge problem because you don't need the parts, but I think it would be nice if there was another route. Anyway, okay, I already said that, so let's end it there. So thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, please do give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. And if you haven't subscribed, you should. I have new videos just about every single day, and thousands already on the channel. So make sure you come back for all of that. And in the meantime, keep collecting.